String of Pearls is believed to be China's strategic plan to encircle India and threaten its power projection, trade, and potentially territorial integrity. Not just India, but the entire world is worried about China's military ambitions. Trade route to China, including the oil imports, follow the Strait of Malacca route currently. India has friendly relations with Southeast Asian countries and even threatened to block the Strait of Malacca when China was trying to intervene during the 1971 Indo-Pakistan War. China was hence desperately trying to look for a new trade route which is free from Indian dominance. Thus emerged the string of pearls, which is indicative of China's growing geopolitical influence to increase access to ports and airfields, expand and modernize the military forces, and foster stronger diplomatic relationships with the trading partners. The string of pearls is a geopolitical theory on potential Chinese intentions in the Indian Ocean region to block supplies to India via the sea. It also helps China to have a shorter trade route. Each pearl represents a specific port project on the Indian Ocean coastline. Connecting these ports would create a chain of hubs serving as economic centers or military and surveillance outposts for the Chinese army. Many commentators in India believe this plan, together with the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor and other parts of China's Belt and Road Initiative, is a threat to India's national security. This system would encircle India and threaten its power projection, trade, and potentially territorial integrity. China is the world's largest oil consumer and the largest oil importer. Oil imported from the Gulf states and the Africa comprises 70% of total Chinese oil imports. To meet future demand, China has signed a number of long-term contracts to expand and have a shorter trade route. China has used Cambodia, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Pakistan as the strategic maritime centers to come up with the string of pearls. China has reached an agreement with the Cambodian government for the rights over one-third from the Ream Naval Base, which is a facility operated by the Royal Cambodian Navy. Cambodians were asked to sell their land to make way for the construction of what they believe will be military facilities. This created Darasako, a $3.8 billion China-backed investment zone encompassing 20% of Cambodia's coastline. It is controlled by a Chinese company with a 99-year lease. China has its presence in Myanmar's Kyaukphyu port. The port is situated in the Bay of Bengal. It has given China access to have a commercial maritime facility which can be used as a military facility and also to keep a close eye on the Indian Navy. China has developed the port of Chittagong, which gives it free access to the Bay of Bengal. This is very important for China strategically. Sri Lanka has had friendly relationships with India, but in the past few years it seems to be bending towards China. Sri Lanka has allowed a Chinese company to develop the port of Hambantota for Chinese use. The local government has indebted to such an extent that now it is forced to lease the port to China for 99 years. Maldives has leased an island close to the Malay airport to a Chinese company for 50 years at the cost of $4 million. Pakistan-China relations need no introduction. Pakistan and China have built the port of Gwadar for Chinese use, effectively encircling India. The good relationship between China and Pakistan is another reason for concern to India. Thus, we see that China has effectively surrounded India, both commercially and strategically. India needs to exercise a great diplomacy to counter the Chinese influence in the Indian Ocean. India has come up with a strategic project to counter China's string of pearls called the Necklace of Diamonds. You can watch my video on Necklace of Diamonds to find out more. Stay tuned. Thank you.